Hello guys and welcome back to another video on my channel. Now today's a match preview. It's Birmingham versus Luton. But before I get on with today's match preview guys, today's video is sponsored by the guys at OneFootball. OneFootball is a free football app which you guys can download for free on the Apple Store or on the Play Store. As we're playing Birmingham this Saturday, where are they currently in the league? Well, I go on OneFootball to find out where they are. Now, I thought Birmingham were above the relegation places. Well, it turns out they're actually in the relegation places. They're currently 23rd in the Championship. Now, let's see what their home form is like in the Championship. Well, they've got the worst home form in the Championship. Last week we played the team which had the second worst away form in the Championship, which was Huddersfield, and only got a draw. Now we're playing a team which has the worst home form in the Championship. Hopefully it's not a draw. Hopefully that gives Luton a little bit of confidence that we can go to Birmingham and get some points. Now let's quickly see what Luton's away form is like. Now it's not the best, but it's 20th in the Championship, so we kind of want to improve that, and we can improve that if we beat Birmingham this week. If you guys want to find out any more stats for this upcoming game against Birmingham, make sure you download the OneFootball app. So what are my thoughts heading into this game against Birmingham? Now, I'm not that confident. Now, the reason why I am not confident is because going forward, I feel like I've said it quite a lot now, we're just not the best going forward. You know, we don't score many goals. We get into good attacking areas where we should create chances, but we don't because the final ball's not there. That quality isn't there in the final third. And I have a feeling it's going to be the same in this game against Birmingham. Now, I don't think many goals will happen in this game for both sides. Although Birmingham are one of those teams which we struggle to get points against, I still think this game is going to be a low-scoring game. We will be lucky, in my opinion, to see more than 2 goals. If I'm being honest. Birmingham, they don't score many goals themselves, and yeah, they need to start picking up points as well, otherwise they could fall into a relegation battle which they don't want to be in. Now, I know we're a little bit further up the table than Birmingham, but we're kind of going in that same direction if we don't start picking up wins. You know, we're playing a few teams now where they're near us in the table. We need to start taking advantage of that and getting some big wins in these next upcoming weeks, you know. So going forward, we need to improve and need to start scoring goals. Now, the pitch on the weekend is going to be terrible. Now, I know that's not an excuse, but we're not going to be able to play that attractive style of football which we try and play. So we may have to play a more physical style of football which kind of suits Birmingham in a sense. This is because their players, they're more physical, so a physical style of play is going to be more suited for them, and I do feel like we're going to match them and for us to be a little bit more physical on Saturday. So, for example, you will see the likes of Glenn Ray starting, in my opinion, Matty Pearson, Lockyer and Bradley. I just have a feeling that it's going to be a more physical style of play. Nathan may prove me wrong and play a more attractive style, but I feel like with the conditions, Birmingham's pitch isn't the best, and the weather, I know it's not an excuse, but it's hard to play a certain style of football on a pitch which has been battered, which hasn't been fixed due to the COVID situation, the weather situation. It's been a mess, you know, especially the last few weeks. So I don't expect us to play that attractive style of football, which is a shame. But if the boys can prove me wrong and try, that'd be brilliant. But I just have a feeling we're going to match up with Birmingham, and that's going to be an advantage for them because it suits their style more than us. Nathan talked about this week how he doesn't want to rush the new signings, so Tom Ince and Adebayo. I completely understand that. However, if, for example, James Collins is having a poor game, take him off or change the style to help Collins. Collins has frustrated me this season. Now, I do like Collins. I like him a lot. He's a goal scorer. I don't think he needs like many chances to score goals. And his best position is being in the box, you know, and it's staying in the box. But the problem is with modern day football, a striker can't just score goals. He needs to be the full package. So he needs to be that man who's closing down the defenders, that man who links up the play, part of the build-up play for goals and chances. He needs to do everything, which is okay as long as you also score goals. And if you don't score the goals, then there's a problem. And it also would be okay if we had other players contributing towards the goals. But because we don't and we're just relying on one person, Collins gets a little bit more, I wouldn't say abused, but negative feedback on him because he isn't scoring as many goals as he's getting the chances to, if that makes sense. We need Collins to stay in the box. Collins, throughout his career, he has scored goals by being in the box, you know, being that main striker, that main like focus point. You know, players aim to put the ball into the box where Collins is at. We need him to be in the box. There's no point him being out wide or dropping far too deep. There's no point in that because it doesn't help us. I do believe Collins, he's a hard-working striker, which I do love, and I do like a player like that. However, I do think he overdoes it and he helps out the team too much in that sense. And we need to try and find that right balance in, yeah, okay, help us out when we need you to help like each other out, but be in the box when we need you the most, because there's so many times where we should put a cross into the box, but Collins is out wide and he should be in the box, and it ruins like our attack because we've got no one to give the ball to. And then we end up crossing the ball to Clark or Luke Berry, for example, who are like 5'6", and they're not going to win headers against 6-foot+ defenders in the Championship. It rarely happens, you know. So we need Collins in the box, you know, being that main focus point. And hopefully we start getting that right. Now, if that's not working, change the style of play or take Collins off and play these new players which we have brought into the club. So Adebayo, bring him on. I want to see him play. I know Nathan doesn't want to rush him. I understand the logic in not rushing players. However, if the current players are not doing it, then we need the change. You need to give him a go, you know. Just gamble. That's what I want. I want us to gamble. If we drop points by not gambling, it's more frustrating. But if we drop points and we have gambled, we gave it a go, the overall feedback is going to be a lot more positive because we've given it a go, you know. Okay, we've lost the game, but at least we've tried to, you know. So that's what I want us to do this weekend against Birmingham. Try. Nathan hopefully make his like substitutions a lot earlier if we need to. And yeah, just gamble. That's what I want us to do. That's the main focus point for this weekend. I just want us to gamble and just go for it. But anyway, guys, that is the end of the video. I kind of talked too much in today's video. I do apologize, but if you did enjoy it, drop a like, comment below your score predictions and your predicted lineups that you will play against Birmingham. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Guys, if you haven't already, make sure you download the OneFootball app. The link is in the description below. Also, if you want to become a member of my channel, also click the link down below as well. Follow me across all my social media if you haven't done already, and I'll see you guys in the next video.